Hello and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Pillars of Eternity. The last episode, including the previous one as well, were quite an information dump. I apologise for that, but as this game is very lore heavy, and a lot of things I won't understand and encounter for the first time myself, we have to get through things and it takes time sometimes. Especially for me, it takes a while for my head to process some of the information. So, we have our new Stronghold, our first one, Caed Nua here, and apparently if I click this, it opens up the Stronghold status. So we have built and constructed the Eastern Barbican, and now we are actually in the process of repairing the, I suppose, the inn of the Stronghold. We can do this at any time. We don't need to come back here. We may want to though, because as it said, if we rested this in, if we upgrade in certain ways, they may give us certain bonuses. And I think one of our characters needs rest right now. I think they're fatigued. I think it's Connor actually. So yeah, we can now leave. Let's have a look at our map. Apparently I think there's like the wood end something. I don't know. Let's activate our fast movement. We'll just unlock the area at least.
Scholar lad.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. I said nothing.
Why do I get the feeling that Alof may suffer from like a multiple personality disorder? Much like our main character. Oh god. Nope. Oh, the Wood End Plains. There they are. Oh, so that bridge might be out, but we may need to go around this way to get into Defiance Bay. That would kind of make sense. Anyhow, before we do anything else, we will need to... Oh, major fatigue and minor fatigue. We may need to go back now to Gilded Vale and rest up. I'm trying to save my camping supplies. But we have some characters who want to speak to us, and for good reason. Alof, first of all, what the hell's going on with you? He seems lost in thought. He flinches when you draw near, sucking a sharp breath through his teeth.
What can I do for you?
You've been acting strange.
A crumbling castle, abandoned memories, and an old man who can no longer tell them from reality. I'd say we've seen some rather strange things. And if Meerwald is to be believed, it would seem you've an uncertain future ahead.
I don't know what to think.
Perhaps Defiance Bay holds the answers we need.
Glancing at me out of the corner of his eye. I want to discuss something else. That's all. So we couldn't actually broach him on the subject. Maybe if there was another conversation option. I kind of missed my opportunity there. Kana, we've spoke to you already once, but now that we know about the endless past, I suppose you're gonna encourage me to walk to my doom?
I confess, I was hoping our meeting with Meerwald would go a little differently. But then, you have gained an entire keep. I don't think I've seen anyone inherit land that quickly since Caed the Younger read her father's will.
I did come to Drywood looking for a new home. There, see? The ship floats yet. This might be good news in the end. Whatever else happens, you've got an entire castle to explore, and answers yet to come in Defiance Bay if Meerwald spoke true.
It will give you a base from which to go searching at least. And then, there are secrets beneath the keep yet. With you at the helm, it should be easier to explore the endless paths.
Yeah. I will definitely explore the endless paths, but I would definitely want a 6th member in my party. And what's our experience like? Not too bad. But I would probably like to get to level 5 before we go confront Lord Raedric once again. Ada, what do you think of all this?
That old watcher. I don't know what I expected, but it sure wasn't that.
You said you had some things you wanted to ask him.
Nah, it's kind of embarrassing now. I just got a dumb idea in my head is all. Don't know why I thought it'd work. That's funny. That's probably the first thing I got my hopes up for in, I don't know, years. At least I got that out of it.
There's no need to be embarrassed, I won't judge.
All right. Guess fair is fair, and you did bring me to see him. Those rumors back in Gilded Vale about my brother, Woden, about how he turned against us and fought for Widewind, been on my mind for some time now. The thing about Woden was, he always knew what was right, and that's what he'd do. One day he set out to fight for Deerwood against a man claiming to be our god. So I knew that's what I had to do too. It was right. And hearing claims that he died fighting for Rhea Saris, that got me worried. Not that he'd chosen the wrong side, but that I had. Didn't seem right what Widewind had in store, but if he really was Aethys, I thought, maybe this old Watcher would know how my brother died, so I could see if it was true. Like he could, I don't know, read it in my soul or something. Use our connection. Told you it was dumb.
Why didn't you ask me for help? Guess 'cause I didn't know you. It's hard to trust a stranger that says he's a Watcher.
Of course, I knew the truth deep down. The Watcher's not psychic. I think I just had this idea, and the idea made me feel a certain way, and I didn't want to lose that.
Really, if I wanted to find out about my brother, I shouldn't be starting with Watchers. I should be starting with records. So why don't you? If there was anything written down about it, they'd have it in Defiance Bay. They've got an archive at the palace.
You've done a lot for me already, but if you could see fit to pay that archive a visit with me, well, you know. Knowing my luck, the records clerk will go crazy and try to kill me. I'd feel better with you in there with me.
Interesting. We have some very unusual party members. Each of us have our own little issues, it seems.
Right.
As long as they don't stab me in the back, I'm just fine. So, oh, actually, we may as well just leave through this entrance, and we'll take our journey back to Gilded Vale. Actually, this works out quite well. It's going to take us a day to get there, so we're all going to be fatigued. We can rest up, and then by the time we return to Caed Nua, the Benevolent Restoration will be complete. We can rest there, which kind of is a waste of time, I guess. But we'll do it that way. Yep, there's the inn. I wonder if anything's changed with the characters we've met around this village. I keep thinking they won't have changed until we've settled the Lord Raedric event. If they change at all. Oh. Before we go see Pascal, let's just go. There's a couple in here. Can we still look into your soul? Or because we've actually seen the old Watcher, can we do anything else? Nope, nothing's changed. I actually had a moment when I was reading that and I didn't, it wasn't familiar. And then I thought maybe as the story progresses, maybe we'll see different parts of their storyline. Thing is, because we're looking into their soul, the question now becomes, are we looking into the characters we're actually looking at's past, or one of their past lives? This could be very confusing, and I suppose it depends how you interpret the game so far.
Hello.
Hello, Pascal. Let's see what you have for sale. Oh, pardon me, I'm just adjusting my chair again. Let's sell some of our miscellaneous equipment once again. We don't need these robes, I don't think. They're not really worth anything, but I'll sell them. You know what? Let's just... Let's just sell everything. Apart from the jeweler's hat, that's just awesome. That'll do me, thank you. And then we'll have a rest. Excuse me, I'm just going to have a cough. Sorry about that. Right, anyway, let's get myself organised again. We have another grimoire. You have a lot of equipment. What is that? A fine robe. Actually, you have a lot of magical equipment, which we're not really making use of right now, so let's just put it all away. Another robe in which to sell. Kinda, you can hold all the stuff we will perhaps sell in the future. Can I put these in a quick slot? I can. Okay, so that's how you do it. We'll probably spend some time looking at these spells to see which ones may be best to learn, especially because this is Merwald's grimoire. Might definitely be interesting to see. Wow, he has a level 3 fireball. Okay. Definitely something to look into because we want to learn some new spells for Alof. He's doing well, but he is totally a glass cannon. Pasca, actually.
Keep you.
Let's see what you have for sale. We need a new pry bar, if anything. We've already got one rope and grappling hook, so that's fine. Oh. Oh, this is going a bit crazy. There you go. Right. We're fully rested. For the moment, at least. Got a bit of a piping going on in the background now. I really do enjoy the music in this game. Some of it reminds me, I think I mentioned it before, it reminds me very much of Howard Shore's Lord of the Rings OST. Some of like the epic journey music, or when some of the events are happening. So really the next thing we need to do is head to the Wood End Plains. But we'll head now to Caed Nua. We'll head back once again. We'll see the inn should have been complete. So we'll look at upgrading the next building there. Probably the main hall. Yep, thank you. Nothing new to report. The hollow has been complete. So we'll get the main keep upgraded. So it was called Bright Hollow, was it? Bright Hollow Restoration, not Benevolent Restoration. Oh, hello. Let us take a look then. Well, it's still ramshackled. I suppose there is other upgrades we need to do. Oh, but these stairs were broken when we first explored here. Ah, this is nice. This is a lot more comforting. The window on the other side of that curtain looks down on a tangled mess of overgrown hedges. At the moment we have no bonuses, in that bed at least, but we can have a look at the other beds. There's chests here as well. The wilderness, the drywood rambles.
Yeah, right.
Ah, and this is the lower level. It's nice. That's a nice touch. Seeing what's below. Doesn't seem like there's going to be anything in here. Worth checking, though. Oh, come on. Maybe this is how we can access our stash. We can probably store things in these. Potentially, at least. Oh, pardon me, my throat is a bit blocked up. Thin roving wool feels soft and warm. Okay, so yeah, there's only one bed we can actually rest on. We'll actually do that. We don't get a bonus from it, but that's fine. We'll be well rested before we head into the Wood End Plains. Very good. Be interested to see what the main keep looks like once it's fully restored, actually. Okay. What I think we'll do, we'll end this episode here. Obviously, it's quite short compared to the previous two, I believe, at least. But there's a lot of information in those, which obviously we had to get through. But, as I say, we will start in a new area, the Wood End Plains, in the next video. Hopefully we may find a 6th party member. I say, I want to get a little bit further before we return to Raedric's Hold to confront Lord Raedric once again. As I said, I would also like to get to level 5. So, encountering some more people, encountering some more creatures is certainly worthwhile. See, we have quite a few quests we need to do. We could actually head down and explore a bit more the Endless Paths if we wanted as well. I say there is creatures there we could encounter and try to deal with, but that may not go so well for us. But as I say, I'll end this video here. I hope you've all enjoyed and I hope you all take care. And I'll see you for more Pillars of Eternity in the next video. Of course, this has been AnthWolf. Until then, bye bye now.